Guys, I made it. I'm 23. I'm traveling the world. I'm enjoying what I do. I only work 3 days a week when I want to, and I take 4 days off. I have family and friends. I get to enjoy time with the people I love. I have a well-paying job, and I make 6 figures. Thank God for all these blessings that I have in my life. I say this not all to flaunt, but I think I realize that there's a lot more to life at 23 years old than I realized. And I'm going to share that with you today. Hey guys, my name is AJ. I am a practicing ICU nurse as well as a student of life. I love learning. I love navigating life and the things through it. I love going through new experiences and really being able to extract the things that I learn and share that with you guys. And that's why I started this channel, AJ Chow, to be able to share some of my thoughts and to be able to practice my ability to talk in front of the camera and be able to vocalize the things that are going on in here. And if you guys have been following along, I have been starting, we are in the middle of Project Eliminate, where is a project that we're starting here in January of 2026, and it's just about simplifying the clutter in our life, about decluttering the things that are holding us back from the things that really matter to allow us to do the things that really do matter, that allows us to spend time doing bigger and better things. And in this Project 30, there's 3 rules. First one is to buy out of necessity. The second one is to journal about one experience daily. And the third one is to let go of one object a day or declutter some kind of object every day that's around me. So going into some of these rules later, something I really wanted to talk about is going back to this idea that I am 23 and that I've already made it. I've already been able to do a lot of the things that most people in their late 20s, late 30s, late 40s haven't been able to do. Aside from having a family and having, kids, it feels as though I've really checked off all the boxes in terms of life, in terms of financial freedom, in terms of figuring out the things that I really want to do. I think I am practicing as a nurse. It's fulfilling. It's so fun to go into work and to help people, and it lets me practice so many different unique gifts that I feel like I have, and being able to plug myself in a church and being able to be a part of so many communities, it's so fulfilling in that way. But at the end of this, I'm realizing, as I'm 23 now, having all this already done, traveling, I'm literally in Iceland right now for a few more days, filming this on a mission trip to build some churches out here and to share the love of Christ with others, right? But going back to this idea that, I think the one lesson that I'm learning from all this is that life isn't about how much you achieve, right? But it's really about the amount that you've impacted others. And that's, I think, the message that I want to share with you guys today, is that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter the amount of achievements that you've been able to achieve, no matter how old you are. You might be 18 making 6 figures watching this. But the one message is that it doesn't matter. None of that matters. Throw it all out the window. Because at the end of the day, when you die, when you're on your deathbed, right? I know it's dark. I know it's gloomy. But this is something I think about a lot as an ICU nurse, being around a lot of sick people, is what is the impact that you've left behind? What are people going to remember you by? Not remember how much you've spent money on them, or how much, what kind of car you drove, or what kind of clothes you wore, right? Those aren't the important things. The important thing is the impact, the way you made someone feel. I often heard there's this story that, this quote that they say is, people won't remember, what you wore, the things on your face, how you looked, how much you're breaking out. People won't remember the way you walked, or necessarily the things that you bought in life, or the things that you gave to them. But at the end of the day, people will always remember how you made them feel. And I think that's really the message that is so important in today's world, that people need to hear, because we are all so captivated, so focused on the wrong things, that oftentimes we are prioritizing the absolute wrong things, and that leads us to this lack of happiness, where I am now in my 20s, early 20s, realizing that it is impact that's what I'm after. It's loving people, it's leaving an impression on people that allows them to experience the love of Christ, that allows them to experience a love that they've never experienced before. And I think with a lot of that in your head and processing a lot of that out loud, I'm realizing now that this is the goal of life. I think the goal of life is to be able to leave an impact behind. You see, the craziest thing is that we come into life with nothing and we leave with nothing. To dust we come, and to dust we will return, right? And that same idea that there's nothing that we can take behind, but that's the wrong question to ask. The right question to ask is what can we leave behind? And that's a question I'd highly encourage you to think and reflect on today as you're going through your day, as you're understanding the world and your experiences as you know it, as you're sipping on your coffee. What are those things that in what ways are you leaving an impact on the people around you, on the people that you care about, on the people that you're meeting, the people that you might not know fully? And I challenge you to do that, and at the end of your day, really think about it and really internalize how you feel. Ask yourself, is this fulfilling? And I can almost for certain say that you'll experience something that you've probably quite never experienced before. Anyways, guys, if you guys watched all the way to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. As you guys know, we're on a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of January 2026. So if you'd love to help me reach my goal, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. Make sure you got bell notifications on so you don't miss another upload. We are uploading daily for the next 30 days. Hopefully this challenge continues. Even though I'm in Iceland, I'm making this work. I'm making this recording because I care, because I really want to share and make a habit of recording, of documenting my life and the thoughts that are going through it. So once again, thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, I love you guys. Take care. If you guys are wondering what this whole Project Eliminate is about, go ahead and click on this video where I'll be explaining a little bit more of what this project is about and going into some of those details. So if you haven't watched that already, I'll see you guys in this video. Peace.